It is 12 at night. Welcome to episode 11. We're busy. We are busy. And just moved out of the way quite professionally. What's going down? Episode 11. Condren Concrete, Tullamore. Condren Concrete. Good bunch. Sponsored me my overalls. Yeah. No, not for racing because I break down so much. So yeah, good bunch of guys. We are going to get our clutch together here now. We have got oil cooler washers. We got a sump plug washer because we got spares. Because whoever tightened the sump in it the last time definitely used an impact gun. Because that little seal, I actually had planned on keeping it, but I can't find it, was absolutely in shite. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, here we are, episode 11. New clutches. There is our standard Suzuki SV clutch. Okay, trying to remain as professional as I can, but here goes nothing. So there is in fact your disc. Okay, this is your disc. Right, you can see chunky, not chunky anymore. Then you got your wearing disc, which has the teeth on it, which grips in. Then you come to another clutch pad. War. You get where I'm going with this. So, to make sure we don't fuck up, this is why I mean to curse. Sorry. I have to come down here because you might not be able to see me. My bad. And one thing that I would love to know, I'm not even, I always say, you know, keep them for spares. Obviously if you're going racing, I have spare clutches. There's spare clutches down there somewhere for the Reliant, the Honda. I kept them with me. Just if you do need a clutch to get going again, at least you've got one. But these aren't even worth keeping. They're just clapped. So, let's rebuild our clutch pack at 12 o'clock at night. So, the last disc is the smallest disc. So we have to find the smallest one, which is in our basin of oil. It's actually a Rose's drum. But anyway, let's get physical. Right. Did I put them down upside down? No, I don't think I did. Right. 1. They're wet clutches, so you need to leave them steep overnight in oil. They're there now with 3 days. There's our narrow one. Narrow, narrow. Perfect. Bigger, 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 bigger. So, there's our narrow one. Match it up with that one. Mint. But our new clutches are bigger, they're wider than these ones because these are standard, these are racing. Stay. Right. Small disc. Wear disc. Big disc. Basically, you can do up how the clutch behaves All the teeth are on the wearing plate, and all these gearing that sit in the basket are on the outer frame of the fibre disc inside, and line them all up. So, look, that's really stiff, and this will basically fall around on its own. What a difference between like shitty old oil. Anyway, let's go to fast forward, because I hope you can see that, and I hope I actually remember to press record. What a dunce. Right. Line them up, stand them up. All the teeth are together. That looks pretty okay. When I built the DeVille, the Robin, right, with the Honda DeVille in it, I built it, gave a couple of weeks test driving it before we took it on the run to London. And coming home from my home place one night, cross country, didn't want to go to main roads because just in case worst case scenario happened, came cross country and the clutch started slipping. Ordered the clutch next day, that was fine, and had to do this job lying on my back on the floor because I was not taking the engine back out of it. So that one is the same as that one, so we have built it upside down. Lovely new fresh oil, lovely new fresh clutch kit, which as you can see, what are we looking at, 5mm bigger? And around 5mm bigger. We've got bigger springs, got new springs. Right. Don't be a dunce, don't be a dog. Put them in the bin and leave them alone. Right. Come with me. I did manage to press record. Right, narrow disc to the outside. Okay. You stay up there for a minute. Bear with me. New springs, who this? Right. I don't want to leave these go because they're all in line. The oil is dripping down my hand. But, okay. Ho, 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 ho. Now I'm going to put these in, then take you down. There we are. My bad. So, bear with me. Come down here with me. Come down here with me. Right, last wear pad. Something's not sitting right. So, see this little one here? This allows a little bit of room to travel. That is the outside small disc that we seen while we were on the bench. So, and the bigger one sits in this one. Small one sits in this one. Right. Let's play next. And don't lose that little plunger. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but let's give it a try. But, I mean, let's take that out of there. Come in here with me. That, just trust me when I say, after taking it apart, that feels so good putting it back together. Because those old clutches, that's so much better, were just glued together. And unless they're willing to travel individually, then when the clutch is pulled in, they clamp together, you can change gear and release. Can you see it? Maybe you can't. So I use one bolt to pull that out from the inside. And the other bolt to push it back in. Good, yeah, good. Just, you wait there. Stay there. Let's sit down and talk about it. So we're missing 2 bolts. I now can't get the... Oh! What are you doing, stepbrother? Almost edited that. Oh! You stuck in the washing machine again? Yes, you beauty. Yes, you are. Sweet. Yes. Right, let's try spring number 2 before I show you. Just... No. Damn it. No. I had it. No. Right, let's try again. It's great to say, oh, look how strong my springs are. Try pushing them in with your fingers. Then the light falls over. Then you're here. And then you'd rather be there. So here's where we're at. Can't. Oh, I got like half a turn. No. Daren't we put a spanner on the one that's on? Dare we do this? Will motorbike enthusiasts be absolutely eating the phone? Yes. Why do I make such a mess? Well, fair enough, it is taking apart with over a week. Right. Found all we need. After putting the batteries in Big John. Isn't Big John a sweetheart? Isn't she a honey? Just first swing. I hadn't that primed. I hadn't used no easy start, nothing. Now, before I left there and went at something else, I had done a lot of work on the engine. So I do know the engine is pretty sweet in it, I actually do. I do know it's a pretty sweet engine. And that truck was working. It actually done harm in the engine and they replaced it. Another company had it. They done very little with it. Then it ended up here. Don't go mad. Whoever said that, thank you. Another spring. I was starting to panic. I thought I only got 5 new springs. I need 6. So, yeah, there we have it. That's pretty much your clutch basket in your Suzuki SV. We were having clutch troubles, and which led us to here, where I didn't want to be, is because I put my big size 11 down too far on the clutch pedal and pushed that piston out through the basket. And then we had no gears, no neutrals. You could feel it selecting a gear, but it wouldn't let go of it because the rod was bent inside. Because I was just being a big dog. Unplanned, as usual. As I usually am, as I usually be. Get in. You're in there somewhere. Found you. And the nerve-wracking thing about this Suzuki, and don't get me wrong, I'm not bad-mouthing us. I'm not saying one bad thing about Suzuki, because after what that engine has been through in a short period of time, and come from being abandoned underneath a shelf in a breaker's yard, to get him put in the back of this and dogged around the field, I have whole new respect for Suzuki. A whole new respect. There it is. I knew I'd find it. Whole new respect for Suzuki's. But what nerved me about this is there's the shaft to drive your water pump. Your water pump is up here. Never put away. There's a water pump. Driven off this shaft, off this gear, off the main crank. I don't want to be doing that. I think if we have to go that deep, I'll be calling City Spares. I found the last bolt. Hi, I'm Falvey. I got problems, but I got no more bolts. So, now, biker gurus, you can inform me here. And yes, I probably should ask City Spares, but not at this sort of night. So, when it comes to these, hand at the top of the ratchet, not the bottom, where you can get big dog leverage. We're going to shear bolt. I'm just going like this. That's how I work the clutch in the 650. Yeah, I know, completely different breed of bike, completely different breed of engine, and capacity size, but it worked for that. So, pretty easy. Ooh. How did it even stay going? So, do not adjust the gear in that, you dope. Sorry. Right, let's go over here. Come with me. Let's show you this. Some coolant leaked across because this is where your water pump is going on, and your coolant pores are in through here and out of here. Okay, out there. So there's your oil level. Last sight. A little bit of coolant leaked in here, obviously, when we took this apart. But there is what oil was inside it. Now, and that has been watered down. Yeah, you have to give it credit. You actually do. You've heard it running before. Now, you stay up there, looking down at a fantastic weld. I laughed at my own joke. So, let's line up the gear in our water pump. Stick our finger in the plug. Ooh! What are you doing, step bro? No, don't do that. We are completely off. Because this is meant to be up here. There we go. Be gentle, don't be an animal. Ooh! I can live with that. Can you live with that? I live with that. She's in at the bottom. She's at the top. Will it line up the bolts? Yes, it will. Yep. That's the bottom one that carries the breather pipe. That's the top one. Then you got all the long ones here to hold on water pump. Such a lovely place for bolts. Now, I have enough shiting on done. So, you get where we're going. It's 1 in the morning. We do have the clutch in. We have the side casing back on. I'm going to bang this on. We have our water pump lined up. So that means oil filter. We've got new washers, seals for the oil cooler. Let's speed this up. Pop back on the exhaust. We have got a new DeWalt electrical box. Well, it's actually a toolbox, but we're going to make it. We're going to put all our electricals in that, dry them up, seal them up, out of harm's way, and pray they don't give any harm. Wishful thinking, bud. Now that involves a long one. Let's just get this in and wrap it up from there. Will it go in? It's still going in. It's still going in. It's tightening. It's in. Hey lads. See you later.